thin. I asked her before I left that morning to clean up before I got home, and she told me if I weren't so uptight all the time, things would be easier around here. I blew up on her. I told her that it wasn't about just doing the dishes. I wanted a clean home and respect. I said she doesn't care about anyone but herself. She screamed at me and told me that I thought that I was perfect and was controlling. She ended with, maybe that's why Dad doesn't really love you. She said that if he really did, he would have chosen me over her in the beginning when I gave him the ultimatum. She said that she truly had his love. That evening when Benjamin got home, I immediately went up to him and handed him divorce papers. He looked shocked and his eyes filled with tears. He begged me not to follow through with the divorce. I told him that I'd given him and Lisa chance after chance, and the disrespect that I faced that day was my final straw. I told him that the only thing that could make me stay was him choosing me to stay over Lisa. Once he realized I was serious and that he would lose me forever, he told Lisa to leave. The conversation was tense. It looked like it hurt him to tell her, and just as I thought the nightmare was over, Lisa refused to leave. She claimed she had nowhere to go, but I stood my ground and gave Benjamin a week to decide. The week was painful, and just when I thought things couldn't get worse, they did. Benjamin was caught in the middle, torn between his love for me and his responsibility to his daughter. It hurt to see Benjamin struggle with the decision to kick out his daughter, but I knew what needed to be done. Finally, Benjamin made his choice. He told Lisa she had to leave. She stormed out, but before she left, she threatened us and said that we would regret ever kicking her out. I felt a mixture of relief and guilt, but Lisa leaving was only the beginning of the chaos. Within days, I started hearing rumors about Benjamin. Lisa told everyone that Benjamin was having an affair with a coworker. The gossip reached me, and I confronted Benjamin. When I heard the news, I felt my heart in my throat. I asked him if it was true as soon as he got home from work. He seemed hurt that I would ask him that. I could tell that he didn't feel like I trusted him. He reassured me that he would never do that to me, and that it was all lies. He showed me his phone, and the messages between him and his coworker were strictly business. Next, he also proved that the previous nights he wasn't with anyone else but me. I sat there with egg on my face. Even after he proved he was innocent, I felt the trust between us was shattered. Benjamin told me that if I believed the lies, maybe our marriage wouldn't survive. His words cut deep, and I was left feeling more alone than ever. But I chose to stay with him. I hoped to rebuild our relationship. I loved Benjamin and couldn't see myself with anyone else. But just a few weeks later, I came home to find Lisa back in the house. Benjamin told me she promised to change, and he couldn't turn her away. I felt even more betrayed. She had snaked her way back into our house, and I could tell she was trying to divide us so she could get her way.